is that for some reason people come to me and I don't look at them with judgy eyes. I have no predetermined notion or preconceived notions, and they open up to me. That's what they're upset about. Because if you look at a lot of these people that's been on other podcasts, I didn't know it was gonna cause this kind of ripple. I didn't think it was gonna move me in the direction. I'm glad it did. I understand what comes along with that. But if you remember, I said, is there anything that you don't want to talk about? I always ask the guests that. Sometimes they say, well, I would appreciate it if we not talk about this. Right. Cool, no problem. Because I believe you can tell your story without saying something negative. But yes, I believe a person that's been in a business, that's been doing something 10, 15, 20, 30 years, are more than one salacious story. Right. That's what I believe. So if they say they want to stay away from it, but if they want to tell something, who am I to say, no, don't do, you can't tell that. Right. People.
Because Cookie from the show Empire, I was offered that role. Now Taraji tore it up, baby, listen here. However, I was offered that. Then Felita called me back and say, baby girl, they said you're too difficult to work with. But you hear on the audio that a man told David Talbert I was difficult to work with. Do you see how that cost my family? Yes. And with no accountability. I got labeled as difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now I said no to some very powerful people. What Tyler Perry showed me, Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, and Lionsgate. When you don't do what we ask you to do, we'll take your livelihood.
I said I'm a conversationalist, but what people are upset about is that for some reason people come to me and I don't look at them with judgy eyes. I have no predetermined notion or preconceived notions, and they open up to me. Right. That's what they're upset about. Because if you look at a lot of these people that's been on other podcasts, they don't do the views that they do when they come on Club Shay Shay.
Don't do sit downs, you see what I'm saying?
Kim, I've been trying to line Cat up for a year. I tried to line him up for a year. People don't know this, but Cat doesn't like to fly. I'm getting off the elevator. As I'm getting off the elevator, a lady's getting on. Right. She said, hello. I said, hey, how you doing? I'm Shannon Sharpe. She tells me her name. She's like, I've never seen you here before. I said, yeah, my attorney's here, Marvin. She said, oh, I love Marvin. I love Allison, who's his daughter. She said, oh, I said, I've never seen you here. I said, I've been coming here 3-4 years. I've never seen you. She said, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm just not meeting you. She said, today is my last day. I said, what? She said, yeah, today is my last day. I said, you got a new job? She said, I'm leaving to be Cat Williams' tour manager. Wow. I said, I've been trying to get Cat for a year. That was a Friday. The next Friday, Cat sitting in that chair.
Look at God.
The next heard about it. But when Cat came on and did what he did, now you had no choice. Advertisers, sponsors had to take Club Shay Shay serious. Right. People that did he just this, he's a dumb jock, he talked with a lisp. Well, that dumb jock that talked with a lisp has the #1 podcast on YouTube. Not sports podcast.
He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing?
At the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress wearing people before him. So now we had Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I've never seen Madea in a pantsuit. I think she wears dresses. So now I'm saying, why are we picking on poor little Kevin Hart? Because it was his turn next. Us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
But Kim, I didn't know it was gonna cause this kind of ripple. I didn't think it was gonna move me in the direction. I'm glad it did. And some of the comedians had taken shots at other comedians, but nothing like this. I didn't expect the vitriol to come, especially from some of the people, and I'm not gonna say we were friends, but I'm saying we were cordial, we were friendly. towards each other. Some people that I've kind of helped behind the scenes, and to see them attack, oh, I wouldn't have let him do this, I wouldn't have said that.
Cat told every goddamn lie, everything. You told so much, Jada Pinkett went, why you telling so goddamn much? What am I gonna say now? At least nobody had alopecia, so. No, Shay Shay getting messy as hell. Shannon Sharpe is like Wendy Williams with a weight center.
Because you didn't have to accept this. You could have just said, no, I'm not going to do it. You have been the king of comedy as long as we've had one. Matter of fact, the whole phrase, king of comedy, can be attributed to you. And I am honored that you would allow me to share the same stage as you. I don't know why people made this a championship bout. And I don't know why you was okay with that. And I want to apologize for what's going to happen.
Who is that?
But the second that you
Jim
get
Jones.
on stage, the second that you get off stage, I need you to understand that that's your final time as the king of comedy.
My closing remarks are going to be seem a little discombobulated, but I haven't really had time to put it together. It's just some thoughts that I've been having. I want to address what's being labeled as comedy beefs. Y'all, comedy was never designed to be this. Comedy is a great art form. It's always been for the best stand-ups to come into people's lives, homes, theaters, and provide just as hard a laughs as we possibly could. As a stand-up, has always been my only goal. This thing that's going around now about comedy beefs, it's only coming really from a few people. It's really not the overall thing. 85 South ain't beefing with nobody. And those are the youngest comedic giants out there. 85 South ain't beefing with nobody. You know, them cats come from the hip hop culture. What you're seeing, man, in these comedy beefs are people who aren't where they used to be. And all of a sudden are using this thing called comedy beefs as a way to get some light shined on them. That's not what comedy is, man. It's just not. I'm gonna tell you something. Now, I'm not saying any names, but let me explain.
Club Shay Shay, hosted by Shannon Sharpe, has skyrocketed in popularity, particularly following his explosive interview with Cat Williams. Launched in 2020, the podcast has quickly become a cultural phenomenon known for its fearless exploration of taboo topics within the entertainment industry. Shannon, a former NFL star and Pro Football Hall of Fame inductee, brings a unique perspective to his interviews, leveraging his experience as a sports commentator and his deep understanding of media dynamics. The podcast gained traction through a series of high-profile interviews this year, each shedding light on the hidden truths behind some of Hollywood's most influential figures. Shannon's willingness to tackle controversial subjects has not gone unnoticed, drawing both praise and criticism from industry insiders and fans alike. His confrontational style and commitment to transparency have made Club Shay Shay a must-watch platform for those eager to uncover the realities behind the glitz and glamour of showbiz. Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast has become a lightning rod for controversy within the entertainment industry, thanks to its revealing interviews with major figures like Diddy, Oprah Winfrey, referred to as Miss O, and Tyler Perry's Madea character. These discussions have unearthed startling truths and sparked heated debates about power dynamics and ethical conduct in Hollywood. The podcast's impact stems from Shannon's bold accusations against powerful individuals who have allegedly attempted to silence him and sabotage his career for refusing to censor his content. He has hinted at possessing more incriminating information, suggesting he's prepared to unveil additional secrets if pressured to back down. Audiences have been captivated by the podcast's revelations, which have peeled back the veneer of celebrity to expose controversies and injustices within the industry. Shannon's approach, rooted in his background as a respected athlete turned media personality, has resonated with listeners seeking unfiltered insights into the often opaque world of entertainment. Since its inception, Club Shay Shay has generated unprecedented buzz, catapulting Shannon Sharpe into the spotlight with each explosive interview. The podcast's breakout moment came with Shannon's gripping conversation with Cat Williams, which has amassed over 70 million views to date. This watershed interview ignited widespread interest and controversy, shedding light on the darker aspects of the entertainment industry that often remain hidden from public view. Shannon's fearless approach to tackling sensitive topics has not only garnered massive viewership, but also sparked intense reactions within the industry. The podcast has faced significant challenges, including alleged attempts to discredit Shannon and dissuade potential guests from appearing on the show. Despite these obstacles, Club Shay Shay continues to thrive as a platform where guests feel empowered to share their unfiltered truths, contributing to its reputation as a catalyst for candid discourse in media and entertainment circles. Shannon Sharpe, a retired NFL star and inductee into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2011, transitioned successfully into sports commentary before launching Club Shay Shay in 2020. His podcast initially saw steady growth, but gained meteoric popularity following the watershed Cat Williams interview, which almost didn't happen despite Shannon's year-long pursuit. Critics have questioned Shannon's credentials as a journalist, which he has consistently clarified by acknowledging his background in sports rather than traditional journalism. His approach to podcasting is informed by his years of experience navigating media scrutiny as a public figure, allowing him to provide a unique perspective on the industry's inner workings. Despite challenges and criticisms, Shannon remains steadfast in his commitment to providing a platform for authentic conversations, emphasizing transparency and integrity in every episode of Club Shay Shay. His ability to draw out compelling narratives from guests while respecting their boundaries has solidified the podcast's reputation as a provocative and influential voice in contemporary media. The revelations brought forth by Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay have ignited strong reactions within the entertainment industry. Figures like Diddy, Oprah Winfrey, Miss O, and Tyler Perry's Madea character have reportedly taken measures to discourage others from appearing on the podcast. This backlash intensified after Shannon hosted Monique, whose candid criticisms of Miss O and Madea shed light on alleged injustices within Hollywood. Cat Williams' interview on Club Shay Shay catapulted the podcast into the spotlight with explosive allegations against Diddy, accusing him of inappropriate advances and a staggering $50 million offer for a one-night stand. These revelations came amidst legal challenges faced by Diddy, further complicating his public image. The fallout from Cat Williams' revelations underscored the podcast's role as a catalyst for exposing sensitive issues within the entertainment industry. Shannon Sharpe's platform continues to navigate these controversies with integrity, despite attempts by influential figures to discredit or undermine his work. As Shannon hinted at possessing more damaging information, the anticipation surrounding potential future disclosures remains high. Fans and critics alike eagerly await further insights from Club Shay Shay, recognizing its impact in unearthing hidden truths and reshaping public perception of industry power dynamics. In conclusion, Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay has emerged as a groundbreaking podcast, challenging the status quo in the entertainment industry through its fearless interviews and unfiltered revelations. Since its inception, the podcast has sparked intense debate and scrutiny, particularly with its exposés on influential figures like Diddy, Oprah Winfrey, Miss O, and Tyler Perry's Madea. Despite facing significant backlash and attempts to thwart its influence, Club Shay Shay remains a vital platform for authentic storytelling and critical dialogue. Shannon Sharpe's background as a respected athlete turned media personality lends credibility to his approach, allowing him to navigate sensitive topics with insight and empathy. As the podcast continues to evolve, its role in shedding light on systemic issues and amplifying marginalized voices cannot be overstated. With ongoing anticipation surrounding potential future disclosures, Club Shay Shay stands poised to further shape public discourse and challenge industry norms, making it a cornerstone of contemporary media exploration.